What's up, YouTube? This is the 82-0 podcast. Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about the top 10 point guards of all time. And this is my personal ranking. I know everybody has their opinion. Feel free to comment down below your opinion. I'm not the worst person in the world if I have a different list than you. Neither are you. So, for this list, I want to mention I didn't put Jerry West in my top 10 point guards because I consider Jerry West to be more of a shooting guard. Just his play style, and I know he played both, but in my opinion, he's more of a shooting guard. So at number 10, we have Gary the Glove Payton. Now, he is the only point guard in NBA history to win Defensive Player of the Year. And he's actually a unique scorer, too. There was a year in 99-2000, he scored 24.2 points per game, and he took his range out from deep and became a three-point threat. Yeah, he's a 9-time All-Star, 9-time All-Defense, 96 Defensive Player of the Year, and he's got a championship with the Miami Heat in 2006. Number 9 coming in, we got Jason Kidd. Now, Kidd came into the league drafted by the Dallas Mavericks, which he would finish his career out, well, technically finish with the Knicks, but he won his championship with Dallas. He's a 5-time assist champion, 6-time All-NBA, 2011 NBA champion, 1995 Rookie of the Year, 9-time All-Defense, and you could always count on him to make his teams better, whether it was the Phoenix Suns in the late 90s, his 2 finals runs in 2002 and 2003 with the New Jersey Nets, or his 2011 finals run. He made every team he was on better. Coming in at number 8, we got John Stockton. Now, John Stockton played approximately 19 years in the league, and he's everything you want out of a point guard. He's a great defender. He's got 5 all-defensive teams. He's the 1993 All-Star Game MVP. He's got 11-time All-NBA, 2-time Steal Champion, 9-time Assist Champion, 10-time All-Star. He's the all-time leader in assist totals. He's got as high as 14.5 assists per game in the 89-90 season. He had as high as 3.2 steals per game in the 89 season. He had longevity. He played with the Utah Jazz his entire career. He made 2 finals runs that ended in defeat in 97 and 98. Now, coming in at number 7, we have the original point guard, Bob Cousy. Now, Bob Cousy, also known as Houdini of the Hardwood, was one of the first flashy stars in the NBA. And his assist numbers, he got as high as 9.5 assists per game. He was also a pretty good scorer. He got as high as 21 points per game. And he has 8 assist titles. He's a 6-time NBA champion, 13-time All-Star, 12-time All-NBA. He's a 2-time All-Star Game MVP, and he's the 1957 MVP. Coming in at number 6, we have Steve Nash. Now, Steve Nash kind of revolutionized the game with the 7 seconds or less offense on the Phoenix Suns. Prior to this, he started with Phoenix, went to Dallas, had a few good years there, was an all-star in Dallas, where he'd have a breakout season in the 04-05 season, where he'd lead his team to 62 wins, putting up 15 points and 11 assists per game. And he had a pretty long career. He played 17 years in the league. He's a 5-time assist champion, 7-time All-NBA. He's a 2-time MVP, and he's an 8-time All-Star. Coming in at number 5, we have Chris Paul. And this is a pick that might shock a lot of people because he's still playing. But hear me out. He's a 12-time All-Star, 4-time assist champion, 6-time steals champion, 10-time All-NBA. He's the 2006 Rookie of the Year, 9-time All-Defense. He's the 2013 All-Star Game MVP. And he could potentially win a ring this year on the Phoenix Suns. And so his longevity kind of gets lost in the mix. Most people talk about LeBron James' longevity, but you don't hear as many people talk about Chris Paul. He's 36 years old, and he's putting up the best numbers of his career. And he's definitely in the MVP conversation if he didn't get hurt. Coming in at number 4, we got Isaiah Thomas from the Detroit Pistons in the 1980s. Not to be confused with Isaiah Thomas of recent years. And he's a 12-time All-Star, 2-time NBA champion, 5-time All-NBA, 1982 All-Rookie, 2-time All-Star Game MVP, and he's the 1990 Finals MVP. He has career averages of 19.2 points per game, 9.3 assists per game. He got as high as 13.9 assists per game in the 84-85 season. And he was a complete point guard. He could score. He got as high as 22 points per game at one point. He was a great playmaker, good defender. He got 2.5 steals in one season. So that's Isaiah Thomas. Number 3, this might shock some people. I got Steph Curry as my number 3 greatest point guard of all time. Now, some people are really going to hate this pick because they think it's too early for him to be on it. And some people might think that, especially younger people, they might think that I have him too low. But I think he's cemented his legacy so far, and he can cement it even more. He's an 8-time All-Star, 2-time scoring champion, he's the 2016 Steal champion, 3-time NBA champion, 7-time All-NBA. He's a 2010 All-Rookie. He's a 2-time MVP, and he's got career averages of 24 points per game, 6.5 assists, and 1.7 steals. And he revolutionized the game with his efficient shooting. In my mind, he's up there with all the other great point guards. He cemented himself. He found a new way to be good at the game, and he revolutionized basketball. Coming in at number 2, this might piss off some younger fans. Probably never heard of him. I got Oscar Robertson. And he is probably one of the most complete, and I keep saying this about these guys, he's one of the most complete point guards of all time. Forget point guard, just complete player in general. He's got career averages of 25 points per game, 7 rebounds, 9 assists. He was the first player to average a triple-double. He had a scoring high of 31.3 points per game, assist high of 11.5, a rebound high of 12.5, and he was a great defender. He's a 6-time assist champion, 1971 NBA champion, 12-time All-Star, 11-time All-NBA, 3-time All-Star Game MVP, 1961 Rookie of the Year, and he never made an all-defense team, but they started keeping track of those late in his career. He probably would have been one if they started keeping track earlier. And coming in at number 1, which I think everybody would recognize, number 1, I got Magic Johnson. And in my opinion, this is a hot take here, I do believe Oscar Robertson was an overall better player. He could do the defensive end. He could do everything Magic could do. But the reason I rank Magic higher is the accolades. Come on. He's a 5-time NBA champion. He's a 4-time assist champion, 10-time All-NBA, 2-time All-Star Game MVP, 3-time regular season MVP, 12-time All-Star. And he's kind of become the consensus greatest point guard of all time, despite retiring at the age of 31. Who knows what all he could have accomplished had he kept playing, because his final season, at his peak, at 91, he made the finals before retiring with HIV. And yes, he did come back and play a few games in the 96 season, but who knows how good he would have been if he would have kept playing. And he's one of the greatest passers of all time. He had a career high of 13.1 assists per game in the 84 season. And who can forget his rookie year where he won Finals MVP? He's clutch. So that's my ranking of the top 10 point guards of all time. Let me know what you guys think down below. Thanks for watching.